you with another video. Today we are going to have some more cozy chair conversation. As you can see, I have my little bulldog here with us. Like I said, I think I am going to let him be a part of our videos. I'm not sure if this is a he or a she. I haven't made that choice yet. But anyway, so I am here sitting in my cozy chair, and today is just going to be a video about some random topics that have just been on my mind lately, or um, things that I deal with as it relates to debts, and getting out of debts and dealing with these loan companies and that kind of thing. So I just wanted to come on here and just ramble a little bit. The first thing I want to talk about is basically all of these points, which probably is going to be two or three, it depends on how long this video gets, is going to be about why you need to hurry up and get out of debt. Okay? Why you need to hurry up. Rush. Don't walk. Run to the finish line to get out of debt. Okay, I think I need to take my glasses off because I see a glare. So we are going to remove those. There we go. Now, the first reason is, as you guys already know, I am aggressively trying to pay off my second mortgage on my primary property. And let me just give y'all a little breakdown on how this payment process actually goes. I have my budget videos where I tell you how I do it. I go, I pay a certain amount to the company over and beyond the monthly payment. The monthly payment is $250.28 a month, right? And as you guys know, I got the balance down to a little bit over $10,000. Okay, so here's how this process goes. This is one of the main reasons why I am rushing to get out of debt. This is how this process goes. I send them a certain amount, which you guys have seen in my other videos, how much I send them per week. It's upwards of $200. Some weeks it's close to like $500 that I'm sending them. Okay, fine. So I send it through my web bill pay through my bank, and they automatically send the company a check. I'm refusing. I almost want to call this company's name because they get on my nerves so bad, but I'm gonna leave that off. But anyway, my bank automatically sends them the money, and it goes into a holding cell, because it's almost like they don't know. I think what happens is, if the amount is lower than the $250, they put it in a holding cell. If it's above the $250 that I send in per week, they apply it as a monthly payment. And what they do is they push my next month bill due date up by a month. So right now, it's currently sitting at September 1st. So it's saying that I don't owe anything until September 1st. And the reason is, like I said, is because I've sent in a payment that was above the $250. Now, let me tell you how this process goes. Normally, when my bank sends that money in on Friday, every single Monday, I have to call them and say, I sent in a payment of blah, blah, blah on Friday. Would you please apply it to the principal only? Okay? Now, mind you, that I'm assuming this is a fairly large company. I haven't done the research as it relates to how many people are employed there, but by speaking to some of the representatives, I just don't know. But anyway, so I tell them, okay, apply this amount to the principal. So what they have to do is, because when I open I can go on the website and I can see that the money is sitting in a holding cell because it's at the bottom left hand corner of the web page, and it has, let's say for example, I sent in the $222.86. It has it in parentheses, so it lets me know that they have not applied it. So I called them and I said, would you please apply this amount, whatever it is, to the principal? Okay. So the representative comes on, they look at the account, they was like, okay, well, we'll do that. It's going to take 2 to 3 days, and then we will apply the amount. You can go back on the website or can give us a call back, and you'll see that that amount has been applied, and it'll be deducted from your balance. Okay. Depending on the representative that I get, I can call back in on Wednesday, and that amount is still sitting there. Okay. And what that representative will tell me is, I see that someone has put in a ticket for it, but it has not been applied. So I'm going to put in another ticket. Now, mind you, I've been doing this for over a year. And a lot of the representatives say that they have a note on their account that says, okay, when she's making these additional payments that are not around the time of the monthly payment, apply them to principal. They tell me this out of their mouths that they see the note there, but they don't understand why the representatives are not applying it. So I have to do this every single Monday, you guys. Have to call them in so they can move the money. Sometimes they don't move the money to the principal by Wednesday or by the date that they give me, and sometimes they do. Now, let me tell you what has happened over the last 2 weeks. Okay, a week before this one, I paid $286.86 as a principal only payment. Okay. They took that amount, remember it's larger than the $250, and they applied it to the monthly payment. That's why it's showing my bill isn't due until September 1st. Remember, we do have an August 1st that is approaching. So it should say that I have a payment due August 1st. So they've applied that amount, right? And with it being above the $250, the little extra amount, I think, which is about $27, they have it in a holding cell. I guess so. Once I pay, the amount that could equal up to another $250, they will add that $27 onto it. Now, this is what happened. Okay, they applied that as a monthly payment, left the $27 sitting there. But remember, I just sent them in a payment this past Friday of, I'm not sure, I think it was a $222.86. So now they have the $222.86 in a holding cell with the $27. So I called them and I said, would you please apply this amount to principal only? Oh, and by the way, you need to go back and reverse the $286 that I paid you the previous week and apply that to our principal too. So you see where I'm going with this, guys? This is turning into a big headache for no reason. This is one of the main reasons why I am so ready to be over this company and to get out of debt, because of things like this. And also, they play these little games with you so that they can continue to collect interest. See, when they don't like customers like me. They don't like customers that are wanting to aggressively pay their debt off because they know that they're not going to get that large amount of interest. Okay? So, yeah, so now they technically have 2 payments that are sitting there waiting. So today is Tuesday. I am going to give them a call back on tomorrow. Well, first, what I normally do, I check the website. And like I said, sometimes they may have applied it correctly and sometimes they don't. If they haven't applied it correctly, I'm going to have to call them back and say, it's over $500 that you have of my money that I need applied to the principal. So it's little things like that where it's like, okay, this is for the birds. I am tired of going through this. And I have been doing this, guys, like I said, for over a year. Sending them in these extra payments and calling them the following Monday, telling them how to apply it when they say that there's a note on my account. Go figure. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing is refinancing. Refinancing mortgages. I am going to have to refinance my mortgage, and but probably by the end of this year my mortgage is going to be under $100,000. I have been calling around trying to find companies to refinance my mortgage. Um, Basically, I need to refinance it because I got a divorce. Therefore, I need to refinance it into my name only. But I've been calling companies, and I have literally heard some companies' representatives tell me that they cannot refinance the mortgage because the amount is too small. As you guys know, I've started to track that. It's a little bit over $100,000. I think it's like 101 or something. But that's what they're telling me. And that's another reason why I'm so ready to get out of debt. Because what I'm thinking is, this is just, my little perspective, that they do not want to refinance that small amount into a lower interest rate because they know they're not going to make a whole lot of money off of the interest because the amount of the loan is too small, or not too small, or what they consider too small for them to make a profit. So, as we already know, none of these companies are in business for our best interests. That's another reason we should want to stop giving these companies our money because they're not out here to help us. So anytime a company tell me that my loan amount is too small for me to refinance, it lets me know right there. They're wanting me to stay in this loan with the higher interest rate so that they can reap the benefits of the higher interest, so they can make more money off my loan. That's basically what it's all about. So, that's two items that I just want to jump on here and talk to you about. Oh yeah, if any of you guys know of some companies that can refinance my mortgage, please leave a comment in the comment area below with a name of a company that you feel would refinance loans that are gonna be less than $100,000, pretty much. So I think that is pretty much all I wanted to hop on here and talk about with this cozy chair conversation. I would like it if you would subscribe to my channel. Also, share this information and these conversations with people that you feel are interested in this type of content. And as always, this is Dr. Mommy, where we dream big but start small around here. This is me and I guess I will call him a Mr. Bulldog signing off. Until next time, peace.